And the third things are personalities, just your characteristics, and maybe sort of careers that you can touch on, the typical personality that is predisposed to getting cancer.
Yeah, I think there is, again, you have to be careful with this because I don't want in any way place blame on anyone. But people who tend to hold things in, who come from stoic cultures, and ethnic backgrounds of holding things in, are more susceptible. We do know this. There's been a lot of data, and Love, Medicine, and Miracles, Dr. Bernie Siegel's book, is also another wonderful resource. But holding things in so that they become, again, what is trauma? Trauma is stuck energy. It's stuck energy in the body. So the degree to which someone holds something in and then doesn't let it go, and that's the key. You'll see, on the streets, I know I'm referencing Italy again, but you'll see on the streets, the Italians will get out of their cars, yell and scream at each other, and then hug each other. It's like it's over. They don't hold on to it. They don't, nurse resentments. That is what I'm saying, is that, it's okay to let something out, but then it's important to come back into homeostasis, which is to bring your energy into balance again and clear any anger that you were experiencing, so that it doesn't turn into inflammation, because that's what it does. Anger becomes inflammation in the system, and inflammation will then cause cells to mutate, which becomes a tumor. Okay.
Careers or sort of situations that could have increased your chance of getting cancer? Tell us.
So at my gynecologist, I had given her my book. She said, I'm afraid to read this chapter. And I said, well, as a matter of fact, physicians are there is the likelihood is greatest with breast cancer, with women who are in these professions. And of those professions, for whatever reason, orthopedic surgeons were even higher. I have my theory about that, which is, and I could be completely wrong, this is just a theory. And my theory about orthopedic surgeons is that it requires a lot of testosterone to do those long surgeries, and a physical labor, and so the kind of women, often the kind of people who become orthopedic surgeons were athletes, and sometimes women who have more testosterone and don't have enough estrogen, and I'm talking estradiol, not the stuff that accumulates in your belly in terms of belly fat, but estradiol. If there isn't enough estradiol, what can happen is then cancer. So there's a game changer now about estrogen. Women need more estrogen, not less.
Yeah, well, tell us more on that, because I think that's very important, because hormones are crucial, but tell us what the sort of preconceived idea is and what they actually need.
So it's believed that somehow as a woman ages and she loses estrogen, that it's bad to take bioidentical hormones. And what Dr. Gersh, there's about 6 or 7 functional medicine doctors who gave me endorsements for this book. And Dr. Felice Gersh, for example, who's a gynecologist, integrative gynecologist in California, said, if it was about estrogen, it would be young women predominantly getting cancer, not postmenopausal women, not women who are losing estrogen getting cancer, breast cancer. So what it's about is looking at other factors. What is causing toxicity in the body? What is, the liver, how the liver is not clearing, and that is the key, so she and Dr. Lindsay Berkson and Dr. Simmons, and Dr. Desalegnes, who interviewed me on her show, Dr. Veronique, who wrote an amazing book on healing breast cancer naturally, had breast cancer herself twice. And all of these doctors are saying women post breast cancer need estrogen and progesterone in the right combinations in order to thrive.